the first ever rec event, an event that rewards the top 5 players in the world with unlimited Gatorade Boosts and what's now the rarest jacket in the entire game. Today, you are about to witness my journey from ranking top 300,000 in the world to grinding all the way towards that #1 spot. And I'm doing it all at point guard with my 20 cap breaker legend build, a build that does everything from clutch defensive stops to contact dunks and even half-court greens like it's nothing. You're going to see teams' entire zone defenses collapse, all eyes locked on me. Whether it's double teams, triple teams, quadruple teams, or even the whole squad chasing me down. You'll even hear rec squads rage quit, fall apart, and crash out on each other after witnessing what I've done to their team.
Hey, bro, how much that zen cost? Beezy, get out your panties, bro.
Y'all can laugh all y'all want. I don't give a fuck. Nigga just gave nigga 70 points. So everybody on this team got a piece of that. That nigga got clips on everybody in this nigga. Clip. The nigga, I stepped up, hands up.
No, you niggas is tweaking. Y'all right.
No, you. Where the hell Banner go?
He said he break after that one.
Yeah, break. And this is all because of the stats I put up on them. And let me tell you, they are ridiculous. I'm talking having all 41 of my team's points at halftime in a close game, or even 71 points at halftime. How about even an 159-point bomb, or even averaging 85 points per game at the end of it all? This video is no joke. So hit that subscribe button for more 5v5 content, and make sure to buckle up, because it's time to get this show on the road. What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Henry, aka 𝘮𝘪𝘤, back at it with yet another banger, and we have a crazy 5v5 video for y'all today. Now we're about to get into the gameplay, but I have to really show y'all how this event works. So y'all can clearly see that the top 5 winners get all the cool prizes with the unlimited Gatorade and that rec jacket that's super rare. But then you can see your little scoreboard in the top right, where there's 5 games, and then they're gonna combine all your scores from those games to give you a total number that's gonna rank you on a leaderboard, and you have to have a top 5 score to get those cool prizes. Now you can play as many rec games as you want throughout this event, but it's only going to take your top 5 scores, aka your top 5 best games. So the goal for the video is to try to get my 5 best games as possible, putting up as many stats as possible in those games to combine for a total score to hopefully be top 5 in the world. Or in shorter terms, we have to put on the best performance out of the hundreds of thousands of people competing in today's rec event. And every game will be playing in the squads tunnel of the rec center. There's gonna be a ton of games shown in today's video. Trust me, the last game is absolutely insane. But let's start with the first game in the video. We are jumping straight into it. Now take a look at the leaderboard. There is 22 hours left, and I have not played a single game. This event was actually 60 hours long, but I jumped in super late because I didn't plan on playing this event at all until my boy Chad, the center on this team right here, hit me up and needed a point guard. And we're playing with 3 other followers slash subscribers. You know, we got a couple bronze plates, a gold plate. Me and Chad are the goat plates, and we match up against a pretty solid team here. And Chad was actually looking to win this event. So I didn't even know this event was going on. B, I wasn't trying to win it. C, I had no plans on playing the event at all until he had hit me up. And this is the first game for both of us right here. So we don't really know how to get the most my points at this point. We're not really sure what to do, but we just know that Chad wants to win the event. So our plan going into this game was, okay, let's get Chad every rebound. Let's get him every assist. And then since I'm the best player on the team, he's going to be passing to me most of the time. So I just need to try to score in a short amount of time after he passes to me so he can actually get that assist. And as you can see, I was going crazy. I'm shooting a lot of catch and shoots. You know, if I do get the ball, it's not a catch and shoot. You know, it's a quick pull up midi or a quick dunk. And the other team is already quitting out as we are about to take a 30-point lead right here as Chad gets the rebound, throws it down the court to me, and I get this easy contested layup, and I have 29 points. And at halftime, he has 15 rebounds and 15 assists. So the plan is going pretty well right now because, you know, like I said, I'm not even thinking about winning this event. I'm just trying to help Chad by scoring as many points as I can off of his passes so he can get as many assists as possible. So hopefully we can find a way for him to win the event because that's what he wanted to do, right? We get a quick dunk, we're getting mid-ranges, we're getting threes. You see I got takeover. I've been getting heat check a lot this game. I have 43 points. When they're playing me high, I get the easy front fade midi, and we are blowing out this squad's rec team by 34 points. I'm shooting floaters to make it a 36-point lead. I'm even getting triple teamed off the catch, and they're fouling me. I mean, this is getting insane. I have 67 points at this point. I'm getting Chad his assist, shooting the catch and shoot. That's 70 points right there. And I have no other stats because I don't want to, you know, pass the ball. I want Chad to pass the ball so he can get the assist. So I'm not going for assists. I'm not going for rebounds. I'm just going for points. And we finished with 72 points on 73-point percentage, which is insane, giving me 6,400 my points. And then we had a quick discussion after our first game.
Okay, so if I did that 5 times, I would have 32.10, which wouldn't even put me in the top 5.
So you can hear Chad kind of strategizing with me in the Discord. And like we said, like at this rate, both of us wouldn't even get in the top 5. And, you know, I'm looking at my points and I'm like, yo, I scored 72 points. I got 6,400 my points. I actually got more points than Chad. So I'm kind of thinking, okay, I'll keep playing some games here. We're playing against some GOAT tiers right here. As you see, I'm averaging 72 points per game after the first game. I'm like, okay, let me keep playing. Maybe I can think about winning this event if I'm getting more points than the center, because we were both under the impression that centers would get more my points in this event. But it's looking like guards might get more points. So we're in another game. I'm still trying to score off of all of Chad's passes so he can get the assist. And by the way, if you are triggered by like us not really passing to the other teammates as much, bro, we literally recruited people out of our chat that were willing to just let us go crazy, okay? But look at this team was in a little zone, but you know, there's kind of bad spacing, but I'm just trying to find any way to score. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, the teammates we were playing with, they were all subscribers or followers that were willing to just sit corner, not put up many stats, and just let us go crazy to help either at first Chad win the event, but you're going to see later on I'm going to end up trying to win the event as well, clearly by the thumbnail and the title. But look, I'm just shooting anything. I'm getting quadruple team. Look at this. All 4 players right here are just running at me at this point because they know I'm basically scoring every play. I shoot the fade in his face with heat check, and that's another green. We have 35 points on 70% from 3 at this point. And, you know, this is when they start realizing, okay, 𝘮𝘬𝘗 is just scoring every point. They're just throwing defenders at me. They get a couple steals, couple fast breaks, but either way, we are finding ways to get me open, finding ways to get Chad his assists, finding ways to give me my points. But this team was, you know, they were fighting a little bit, even though we're up by nearly 20 points right here. I get the easy dunk right there because as y'all saw by my build stats in the beginning of the video, if you saw, we get contact dunks. I have a little bit of everything. I can play defense. I can do it all. And look at, I have 50 something points right here at halftime. Are you crazy? I mean, I'm going off right now. We're up by 20 just about. Look at 3 guys right here chasing me, reaching, just literally hounding me down. And it doesn't matter. I fall to the floor. It's still green. A strong midi green. Then there's 3 people chasing me on this play. And I'm just shooting everything and anything. By all means, trying to get my center his assist to help win the event. That's a moderate midi. I'm just going off right now. Like, I am in my bag when it comes to scoring the ball. We get a contact dunk on the break right there. And then with my takeover, I get caught in the backcourt after I hit Chad right here to try to get his assist. And you see, oh my, we are back by the logo, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm pulling it and I'm greening it. And now I got heat check and I shoot another half court the very next play, and guess what color that is? That's green. Yeah, your boy is going off. Now we got the opponents quitting and stuff after shooting a front fade midi right here, and I am closing in on 100 points. And speaking of 100 points, we are going to be on defense right here. I get the lane steal, so now I have heat check and 2-way tenacity. I'm trying to get Chad his assist, so he hits me. I shoot from the logo, and that is a green for 102 points on 65% shooting from 3, which is absolutely insane. Not to mention, a lot of my scoring has to be off an assist, so like I'm kind of locked in a cage in terms of like what shots I can shoot. But anyways, let's hear our reaction.
You just stream. All right, hold on.
Oh my god,
6.7.
I got 6.8. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yo, we're winning this. So you can hear once again, I got more my points than Chad, and not only that, that game I got more my points than my first game, and now I'm all of a sudden 154,000th place.
4 and then 37.
Those people are cheating though, so they're not going to count. Like, Evan's going to tweet out the real winners, and like those guys are not going to be on the list.
If I did that 5 times,
Top right. How are you going to get to that, Chad, with only 12.8 in 2 games?
It's not even possible.
Bro, it's definitely possible.
No, right.
Look at the people in the top 5. None of those people,
He just got 50 assists.
none of those people in the top 5 are going to be on the actual boards. Every time there's an event, Evan tweets out the real winners after like 4 days. Yeah, but I don't think so, bro, because
Yes, you can.
they have to be boosting. They're not playing a real team and getting that much more points than us. Regardless of what Chad does, I'm 100% trying to get my 5 best scores. We're definitely winning this.
Like it, those are all cheaters. Yeah, we'll see. I'll play my 5 games. I can do better than the first game too.
Yeah, same. Yeah, exactly. Unless like that guy who has 40K, dude, he definitely played his friends. Like, come on. So as we head into game 3, you can clearly tell that I'm convinced that we can still win this, as I'm averaging 95.5 points per game. But Chad, not as convinced, even though he's still willing to play. And then Solo, who is watching us play, thinks there's no chance, like we're not gonna win. And look at this. I'm already getting double teamed in this game right here. But listen in on this.
Oh God, 𝘲𝘱 is legit. I mean, bro.
Even if he actually was legit, like I wouldn't buy it. Like that's how much he's cheated in events.
Bro, why do y'all keep telling me that 𝘲𝘱 is cheating? I don't give a what that kid is doing, bro.
Like,
bro, I don't get. Holy shit!
Strike him down right the now.
Yeah. Why is he like trying so hard to convince us? So y'all can hear Chad. He's reading his chat because he was live streaming us playing this event as someone else quits right there, as we're already blowing out this team in the first quarter. And it was this guy named Evolve that was in his chat that was basically putting it on his life, putting it on everything, that his friend 𝘲𝘱, who was in first place at the time, who we thought had an unrealistic score to the point where like he has to be cheating the system in some way. And he's also cheating a lot of other events, as this team quits when I have 53 points, and it gives me 6.3k my points. It puts me up to 91,000th place, and now we're headed into game number 4. But anyways, like I was saying, he's like putting it on everything that the first place guy is not cheating. So we're like, whatever, we don't care. We are gonna still think that he's cheating. He's done it in the past with other events, so why would he not do it here? But anyways, that's gonna be a key thing to remember as we go on later into this video. But anyways, there's 3 people chasing me around. I'm still trying to get Chad all of his assists. And look at these dudes are jumping at me. They're jumping again. I get Chad wide open for the easy assist. And at this point, I'm okay with getting an assist if it's to Chad. We still have teammates that are willing just to let us get all the stats that are from the chat. So you see I almost get an and 1 4-point play right there to end out the half. I have 72 points in this game, 72 of our 74 total points, as I hit a half-court shot from the logo. I mean, I'm going off. I'm shooting fantastic. Look at this. There's only a couple seconds left. We got 3 guys closing out at me. 2 of them jump. 1 second, I shoot a front fade 3 and I green it to end the 3rd quarter. I mean, when I tell you I am in my Duffy as we shoot another shot from basically the logo, I am in my Duffy. We're playing defense. We're getting steals. We're up by 20-something points. We're making them quit. Not only that, I'm backdooring like 4 people at one time just to get some easy assists to throw off the defense. And as you can see in the top right, we have 100 points at this point in the game, and we go ahead and finish with 108 points with 4 steals, and I got 6.7k my points. Chad only got 6.4k. But now we're headed into game number 5, so we can have a better look at our slot on the leaderboards as we're playing some veterans in this game right here. And I'm averaging 88 points per game at this point in the video, just 4 games in. And once again, the game plan is the same thing. We have 3 subscribers / followers letting us get all the stats we want. We're getting Chad as many assists and rebounds as possible, and I'm out here just trying to put up as many points as I can as I hit a front fade moderate mid-range in their faces. I'm leaking out on the fast break, somehow don't get blocked on that layup. And you see the other team is literally quadruple teaming right here. They have a center sitting paint 2, and he's getting defensive 3-second violations. Like, we're at the point in this game in the 3rd quarter where the defensive attention is completely on me, to the point where the center is just staring at me. And he's getting back-to-back defensive 3s because he's not even paying attention to where he is on the court. He's just looking at me while his 4 other teammates are trying to all stop me at one time. But anyways, this game is actually a lot closer than the first 4 games. You see, it's a 6-point game. We eventually just have to start dotting our subscribers / followers that are playing with us. So we go ahead and do that because we don't want to lose. Like, we'll sit here and let me and Chad get all the stats as we can. But if it's a close game, Like, we're going to start hitting our teammates, of course, and we're going to secure the win. You see, I'm dotting the corner. He misses right there, though, unfortunately. We're up by 9 points. I get the easy lane steal. This build does have a 91 steal and a 92 perimeter defense, so I play very good defense. I dot the corner again. This time he makes it, so now I get my assist. We're up by 10 points at this point. Chad's getting his assist, trying to get his assist. He gets the rebound, kicks it out to the other corner. He hits a 3. And at this point, it's like, okay, I probably could have had a better game considering it was closer. We only won by 7. I finished with 67 points. Didn't really shoot well either. And we got 6,100. So that's the worst game yet. But I have a total of 32,000, putting me at 16th place. And Chad was at 107th place. So at this point, it was very clear that I was going to get more my points. So at this point, Chad had understood that he's probably not going to win this event. So we had to switch the focus to me, as I'm averaging 84 points per game, to try to get me to win this event.
I don't even want to play anymore, bro. Doesn't even feel possible to win. And
you can hear Chad in the background as this team that we're going against is running a 2-3 zone. This squad team we're going, it doesn't matter though. I'm just going to shoot a bunch of front fades. I'm going to still get my buckets. You see, it started 10-10, but now it's 51-39. We have a solid lead. I have about 50 points at this point. But yeah, Chad's like really discouraged. He's understanding that he's not going to win at this point. But the W man he ends up playing with me throughout the event to help me try to secure this event. You see, I'm shooting half courts again. I'm just completely going off at this point. I'm scoring 60+ points literally every single game. Like, to finish off this game, 65 points, 7 assists, and 6 steals as we win that game by 27 points. And once again, I didn't get too much, but I did get 6,490, which is my 3rd best game at this point. And now I'm moved up to 11th place, but we have to get up to the top 5, and there's still a substantial difference between us and the top 5 as we're playing a couple GOAT tiers here, and I moved to the center position. So this was kind of a test run. I wanted to move to my 7-foot popper, which can do a little bit of everything, has 99 rebounding. Look at halftime, I have 11 points, 12 assists, 15 rebounds. I ended up finishing that game with 19 points, 22 assists, and 18 rebounds. And then going into game number 8, I'm still on center. I'm averaging a triple-double on my center, kind of doing a little bit of everything, putting up some pretty crazy stat lines just to see, like, okay, is it really the guards that are getting the bulk of my points? And as I finished this game with 18, 27, and 26, which is just an insane stat line, I only get 6,430. So it's like, I feel like I'm getting these crazy stat lines compared to like just a 65-point game, as I'm averaging 22, 25, and 15. But for whatever reason, the game is just rewarding scoring more than doing a little bit of everything at an insane level where I have 7 points, 24 rebounds, 25 assists on 100% shooting. So if you guys are complaining about me ball hogging on my guard when I'm scoring all these points, I mean, look at these stats: 34 rebounds, 27 assists. You gotta just blame the game. You can't blame me. This top 5 rec game mode is literally forcing me to just only shoot the ball and only score the ball. Look at, I'm dropping 13 points, 27 rebounds, 19 assists. It just doesn't matter. Now I ended up getting to 10th place after playing center for a while there. So we're in the top 10 with about 15 hours left. But I was like, okay, at this point, I'm getting back on guard because not only am I averaging 80 points per game on my guard, but it's clear to me that this event is favoring me shooting the ball. They want me to score as many points as possible. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, that's what gives me the most my points. I got close with like 6,800 my points as my highest game. And that was because I was on this guard scoring a bulk of our points. Okay, so I'm back on guard. Chad's back on center. You see, I have 81 points this game. This team is this team is triple teaming me. I have to hit my teammate wide open in the corner. I only have like 1 assist right here. You see the whole team's running after me. I hit a buzzer beater shot right there, scoring a ton of points, giving me 6,370. So it's like, okay, that wasn't that good either. I'm still in 10th place. So then we get to game number 11, the first game of the video where I'm actually going to be showing the entire game. Okay, so we're averaging 67 points per game as we get into this game. And something I realized as we went into this game is okay, not only does scoring a lot of points matter, but shooting at a good percentage matters too. You know, I can't come out here and shoot 40 for 70 and get the same amount of points as I would, you know, shooting 50 for 60. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta shoot a good percentage while also scoring a lot of points, which is gonna be really hard because I'm still gonna have to chuck shots, but I'm gonna have to chuck shots like to the point where there's also smart shots at the same time. So it's gonna be pretty challenging. But as you can see, we're already going crazy. I don't have to get an assist off of Chad anymore because he's not going for the win with this event. So you see I'm taking my dunks, kind of taking my points. Not only that, I'm guarding ball. I'm full court pressing with my 92 perimeter, 91 steal. I'm hitting Chad on slips too. He unfortunately gets blocked right there. So I am willing to get an assist as well, you know, as long as it's a quick assist and I don't have an actual bucket. But I'm also playing defense. You see, I got 𝘠𝘠𝘠 takeover. We're at 17 points in the first quarter right now. I'm leaking out on the break too. Like, you're gonna see me leaking out. A lot of y'all are probably gonna think it's cherry picking, but cherry picking, you're gonna see in one of the games I end up trying and it doesn't work. I'm just leaking out. If I were to cherry pick, my teammate grade would plummet. I need to still guard my man and try to get a shot contest on him and just run out on the break before everyone else. You just see I'm running out way before everybody else. For whatever reason, people in the rec center, they don't play transition defense at all. And then they just use the excuses that someone's cherry picking, when in reality, I'm right next to a lot of these people when the break starts. I just using my 92 speed, 88 agility to my advantage and getting out on that break early, leading to easy transition buckets with my center getting the rebound with his high pass. Like right here, this is as easy as it comes. Heat check and take over wide open off Legend Dimer right in the corner. We're up 43-16. And right here, look at, this is a perfect example. I literally reach out of the play to try to contest this shot, and I'm still the first one down the court by a mile with my 92 speed. Like, this team right here that we were going against was just awful. Look at, I contested his shot and I'm still the first one down the court with a wide open three. So this team that we were going against was clearly playing awful transition defense. Look at the score. Look at, this is off their score, and I still somehow get a wide open dunk. Like, their defense was absolutely just horrendous. Look at, they miss a free throw. How am I that like far down the court before anyone else? We were just standing right next to each other. Like, they're just not playing D. They're giving up at this point. It's 56-20. I have heat check. I'm taking the easy dunk meter, and we are just completely destroying this team. I get a floater right over like two people right there. We're up 60-22. Is that not insane? I have heat check. I have takeover. I don't even know how I'm just being left open right there. I have a ton of points. And then before half, we start intentionally fouling, which is our new strategy. So we figured, okay, before the halftime and before the end of the game, we could try to use some of our fouls to, you know, maybe get a couple extra opportunities to get some extra points up before these halves end. And unfortunately, you know, I shoot a couple bad shots there, so that kind of tanks my shooting percentages. Then I miss right there. So it didn't really work the first time we do it right here, but it's still a good strategy to have in mind, as I have 57 points at halftime, and we are shooting a very good percentage as I take a dunk meter to start this second half. So it's 68-28. Not only that, my subscribers that I'm playing with, my followers that I'm playing with, are getting good steals. They're playing good defense. They're locked in as well, even though they're not going to put up as many stats. They are being W teammates, W mans, and, you know, letting me go off. So shout out to them. Snatch back, and oh my God, we are creating crazy separation in the fast break right there. 74-34. Then I get an inbound steal, which leads to a transition dunk meter. And oh my God, we are locked in right now. It's 76-34. I'm dotting the corner, which I like to do every once in a while just to throw the defense off so they're not completely tripling me every time. Look at, my teammate gets another steal. That leads to a wide open catch and shoot in the corner. And these points are racking up quickly as we are at 73 points right now. I mean, this is insane. Easy cock back dunk meter, 84-37 at this point. I have 𝘠𝘠𝘠 takeover. I'm trying to, you know, relocate like Steph Curry off ball, and I miss wide open. And those misses are going to cost us. Like, every miss, as you see right here, I can test his shot. And once again, I'm the first one down the break. Easy catch and shoot. But every miss that tanks my field goal percentage is going to hurt my points when we get our score at the end of the game. As I get another steal, hop jumper in the corner, Green with 2-8 tenacity. I am in my bag, y'all. Once again, we are contesting the shooter and still getting down on the fast break first, but unfortunately we get fouled right there, which kind of sucks. But we get a backdoor, easy backdoor. At this point, the entire defense, his attention is on me. You see I'm getting doubled, sometimes getting tripled. I don't get an assist right there, which kind of sucks, but we score. So we're up by 60 points at this point. We get another steal. Now we're on the fast break. I'm going to take the easy dunk to cross our team across 100 points. And then I don't know how that wasn't a steal right there, but with 2 seconds left in the third quarter, I have heat check and take over, and that's going to end the third. And I am already getting close to 100 points with 92 points to start the fourth quarter. And I'm starting it with an assist right there. So It is 107 to 44. I get another assist. So right now I'm kind of just dotting people that will help my points a little bit, not too much. So I don't want to get too many assists, but it's okay to get an assist here and there and just to throw off the defense, make them think that, I'm not trying to score every single little point. I get the back door. I'm back on offense with deep bomber takeover, De'Aaron Fox crossover into the dunk meter with my 40 standing dunk. And oh my God, we are any bucket away from crossing that 100-point line again. We get a steal into the fast break, into the dunk meter. That is 101 points. And we still have about 3 minutes to play as I get an inbound steal with 2-8 tenacity. Time to reset it though. I don't want to force a bad shot, because once again, our shot selection does matter. We don't want our field goal percentage to be too low as I go all the way. And oh, how did I just get a spin standing dunk with a 40 standing dunk? This game is crazy. You see there's two people jumping at me. I'm getting doubled, getting a little triple attention right there. I dot my teammate in the corner, and honestly, maybe was getting a little too many assists. I know that sounds crazy, thinking, I have 109 points and only 7 assists, but for how the my points work for this event, it might be a little too many assists. But anyways, we get the wide open, easy catch and shoot. We're up 136 to 49 with a minute and a half left in the fourth, and I still am going crazy right here. My teammate gets the rebound. He kicks it out to me. That's another green. Oh my God. We are putting up an insane stat line. Heat check, takeover. I get another dunk meter, and that's an and 1. I mean, yo, I'm going off right now. We make the free throw, and at this point, we're almost up by 100, which is insane. I secure the box out. I'm not the first one down the court, but early enough to get a dunk meter over 3 people. Yo, if there was a game showing off how good my build is at Legend, this is the game. I mean, god damn. But then we start intentionally fouling again, like we did at the end of the first half. At the end of the second half here, I have heat check, and oh my, we are shooting for almost the logo right there. Whoa, this is looking crazy. 127 points. I secure the dunk meter again, and I'm just trying to score very quickly, whether it's a 2 or a 3. Then we try to foul immediately just to stop the clock, get him to the free throw line, and then hopefully, either A, get a transition bucket, or B, just score as fast as possible to maybe tack on some extra points that we wouldn't have normally got if we weren't fouling. So unfortunately though, it doesn't work out. I have to force a shot right there, which tanks my field goal percentage. They get a fast break. They end up missing. Chad gets the rebound, throws it down to me, and I don't end up getting another shot off. But we finished with 129 points, 7 assists, and 4 steals, which gives us our highest point so far, 7,110. That is what we're looking for. And now we are ranked 10th still with 13 hours left, but we have a lot of games in our top 5 game scores that we can improve the scores on. So once again, it is very clear that 2K is favoring me scoring 100+ points. So if you are complaining about me ball hogging, don't worry. We're averaging 73, and my teammates were willing to do this. I wasn't playing with anybody that was complaining about this. I was literally asking people, yo, if you're willing to, let me score every point, let me know if you want to play with me. And these are the people I ended up picking up. Okay, so they're okay with it. And B, this is what you gotta blame 2K. This is what the event is having us do. Like, this is what you have to do to get the most buy points to win the event. You see, we're already making people rage quit, as this is game 12 at this point in this challenge, which is kind of crazy. I have 67 points at halftime, and they quit. That really sucks, because that would have been easily maybe our best game, and they quit, so we don't even get the full my points. So going into game 13, this is another full game that we have to show. I'm already starting off by full court press in this guard. He's looking super slow. They take a shot right there and they end up making a white to start the game. So I'm like, okay, bro, whatever. We take our little easy front fade midi. Then you see there's an AI player on the other team. So they only have 4 users to start. And look at, there's 2 guys AFK. So they're like already giving up after seeing me just score 8 points. I'm not sure why. Maybe they had a bad game in the last game, and then, like, I don't know, this guy's walking up missing shots. That dude's flopping on the other team, if you saw that. This guy's not even guarding me. And at this point, I'm telling my teammates, yo, hopefully they don't quit out. This guy's holding ball. They're calling timeouts, and I'm kind of getting worried. I'm like, yo, not another quit out game. Like, I could score a lot of points this game. They're getting defensive threes because they're AFK. It's not like, it's looking good if we can keep at least one other person in the game on the other team, but it's not looking good because a lot of them are either quitting or they're AFK, about to quit. Like this guy right here, he gets the ball, he's standing still, but then he starts moving. So I'm like, okay, but then he's holding ball. Like, it was very clear that this squad that we were going against was clearly arguing with each other, just came off a bad game. Then it's a bad start to this game. They're definitely yelling at each other in the party or whatever it might be. I don't know what was going on, but they were definitely arguing, okay? You see, at this point, I'm like, okay, I may as well cherry pick. Like, you know, y'all might have been calling what I was doing earlier cherry picking. No, I was playing defense. And this right here, this is cherry picking when I'm not even playing defense. And I'm like, there's no point of me playing defense because A, I don't want them to quit. So low key, we need to have them just score points. And B, I may as well sit down here and get the easy bucket when they don't score because I'm not even playing D and they still can't score. I mean, we're up 26-7 and I'm telling my teammates, yo, let them score. Look, it's like a 5-on-3. They still don't score right there. Like, when I tell you this team was terrible, they were terrible. We were trying to let them score. This guy's AFK. They're arguing again. They have to call a timeout. I get a steal right here as we're up 30-9. Get another easy 3 off the easy steal and 3-point shot. They call another timeout right here. It's just like, okay, there's still 4 guys in this game though. So none of them have officially quit, which is good. And we're almost through the first quarter. But it's a very high chance that they quit. But if we can keep them in this game somehow, this is going to be one of our top games. So as you can see, I have all 41 of our points. There's like 3 guys running at me right there. Doesn't matter. We're greening with heat check. We're bringing up the ball with deep bomber. And at this point, it's just extremely easy for me to score against this team. They're getting defensive threes. They're calling all their timeouts. They're just very discombobulated. It's not looking good. I'm getting wide open basically every time I run around a screen. Their defense is completely awful. Their transition defense is terrible. Their offense is terrible as well. And as you can see, it is the second quarter. I have 54 points and I have an A teammate grade. A+ right now. So A+ teammate grade. I'm getting dunk meters 68-30. They're like triple teaming me in the paint. So I hit it out for the easy assist, but he ends up missing. So I relocate the offense, run around the screen, hit the other corner, and he ends up making that 3 to secure my assist. And there's 14 seconds left as we hit an easy catch and shoot 3 off the inbound. And I have 71 points at halftime. I mean, that is genuinely insane. Now, granted, we're playing an awful team, but this is good for the event. I'm shooting 86% with 71 points. This is like the perfect game. I green, well, actually, I don't green that 3. That's really bad, though. Like, even me missing one shot like that with heat check is not good. Anything that tanks our field goal percentage or lowers our field goal percentage is a no-no. We need to try to make every single shot we attempt, which is obviously unrealistic, but to make as many of them as possible is our goal. We get an easy steal off the inbound right here, bring it up with 2-way tenacity. That's an easy green. I mean, look at the score. This is getting to the point where, I mean, wow, is this even fair? I don't know. 89-34. We're scoring every time down the floor. I'm closing in on 100 points, and look at, I have a B+ now. So if you guys are noticing, my teammate grade has been tanking crazy in the third quarter, and that's because I've been cherry picking a lot. And like I said in the game before, this is why actually cherry picking and not playing defense does not work, because the teammate grade does matter for your my points. And I don't notice it at the time in this recording, but I'm wasting a very good game here because I have a B- with 100 points. And we literally just had an A+ in the second quarter. And then I started cherry picking in the third quarter. And now our teammate grade is completely gone down because we're getting leave assignment every single play. As y'all know, that can really tarnish your teammate grade very quickly. Okay, and that's exactly what it has done. And I haven't even noticed yet. So it's 117-42. I'm getting open off the location right there on the top of the key. I miss. Getting to the Kyle Lowry, they're all jumping at me. I just end up hitting the slip. He doesn't go up with it though, so I relocate to the top of the key again, get the easy catch and shoot, and at this point I have 117 points, make it 120 points, and I'm easily going to pass my last highest points game. I get an crazy inbound steal right there. So now I have 2-way tenacity and heat check and takeover. That's an easy green from half court. Like, your boy is locked in. If I was just playing a little defense, even though part of the reason I wasn't playing defense was so they wouldn't quit, you know what I mean? So they could just kind of do whatever they want. I have 134 points and a C+. Like, no, bro. And not only that, I'm the one intentionally fouling on a couple of these to foul at the end of the half to get some extra points. I should not be fouling. That's also going to lower my teammate grade. And I literally just noticed in the live commentary, which I'm not really showing a lot of, that I had a C+. So I'm like, yo, what's going on? So I'm like, okay, let me try to get up my teammate grade. I get it up to a B-. And unfortunately, I don't really know how teammate grade works completely in 25, but it was frozen. So I think the game had like read that I had cherry picked to a certain point where they wouldn't even let me pass a B-. Like, it didn't matter what I did. I was going for assists to get a little more teammate grade, even though I had open threes, and I was greening my threes to try to get the teammate grade up. No matter what I did, my teammate grade would not go past the minimum of a B-. It would not go past that. So I was like, yo, this is bad. Like, did I really just waste in a 150 point game? In a game where on a B-, like, is this gonna affect my points to the point where this game is gonna not even be my best game? So I'm trying to get another assist right here, and look at the teammate grade is just completely frozen. It is not going up at all. I get a backdoor layup right there. I'm trying to do a little bit of everything. Nothing, I mean nothing, is getting this teammate grade up. You see my center is getting some stops in the paint. I'm leaking out on the break with heat check and takeover. That's another green. And oh my God, we have a ton of points. I mean, make it 157. God damn, what a game. 10 seconds left. We foul again, just try to give us another bucket at the end here. There is 1 second left, and I actually get a backdoor dunk to give us 159 points in a single rec game, which is absolutely insane, but we got a B-. Is that going to affect us? Well, we got 6,800, which isn't terrible, but we should have definitely gotten the 7,000s, which kind of sucks. But going into the next game, we learned a lot from our first, 13 or so games. We learned that the point guard is the best position to play going into game 14 right here. But not only that, this rec game is starting to load pretty slowly. Like, look at it, it's just like frozen on the screen. And we realized pretty quickly here that had already 2 people on the other team had already quit. So this is the 3rd game in a row that we're dealing with people quitting early. But like I said, we have already learned that scoring the most points is best. We also learned the field goal percentage needs to be high as well. And now we have learned that we cannot cherry pick, even though we did it for like only a quarter in that other game. We have to play at least some kind of defense. We have to get a good teammate grade. And those 3 things will lead us to a high score for the my points. Look at this. There's only 3 guys left on this other team. They walked in with 2 AIs because people dashboarded as soon as the game started. So it's 6-4. Then this guy guarding me is just AFK. So it's like, yo, are we just playing? Like, what is going on? This is the 2nd game in a row where we are basically playing nobody. Like, look at it. The guy's just standing at AFK. He's about to quit. So I'm just like fed up at this point. Like, I just had a 159 point game and didn't get that many my points as I should have. We had the game before, I had 67 points at halftime and they quit out. Now I'm in this game right here. There's a guy standing AFK. 2 guys already quit out. Like, I already know this team's about to quit pretty early on. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Let me just try to get as many points up. Let me still, play a little bit of defense so I don't lose teammate grade. I have 24 points, a high teammate grade. I have deep bomber. I have heat check. And thank God, but the guy that was AFK, as you can see, is clearly guarding me, clearly moving around, and he is not quitting out. So I'm like, okay, things are not looking too bad. Hopefully this team stays in the game. And it's kind of crazy that it's gotten to this point. Like, it's gotten to the point where it's not even hard for me to put up 100 points. It's just hard for me to keep the other team in the game. Like, who would have thought that is what was challenging for this event? You see, I green a week right there. We go into the 2nd quarter. I have 33 points already with a very high 3-point percentage. 4.5 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. And another thing that y'all have probably noticed since Chad has given up on him getting in the top 5, realizing that, only one person on each team is probably going to be able to get it, is that I don't have to really score off his assists. So I'm kind of just actually dribbling a lot more. I'm creating my own shots a lot more, which is resulting in my percentage being a lot higher and resulting in me scoring a lot of points because I just have more opportunities to score the ball. Anyways, we relocate on the top of the key, get the easy green, and we're destroying this team. I mean, we're up by 23 points. I'm playing defense, but we're also not playing defense, like, because we don't want them to quit. So, like, we don't want to be out here stealing the ball every play, getting fast breaks, and then them not scoring any points, because then they're going to be more eager to quit. So we kind of have to, like, leave them open sometimes. We kind of have to give them a couple buckets. But then sometimes, like right here, like, we're just double teaming them. Like, we're playing defense. So it's like, it's a little bit of both. We block him right there. He gets his own rebound, puts up the lay, misses that. We get the rebound. I'm up on the break. I get a terrible catch animation and I shoot it. And somehow that goes in. I don't know how I green that off that awkward animation, but we get it to go. We're up by 34 points and it's not even halftime yet. I missed that shot right there. We get the offensive rebound. I shoot again off the catch and shoot. I make that. So, hey, we are going to miss, of course, in these rec games, but missing as least as possible is the best. As that dude greened that tight, and even with Chad blocking it, how is that even possible? Okay, anyways, we're up by 40 points. I'm on a fast break with Deep Bomber. Try to get open here off the screen, and get open is exactly what we do. Is I try to shoot over him, and that's a weak though. So kind of shooting a little bit of questionable shots that it's affecting my percentage. I end up going for the assist to end out the half right there, and that's exactly what we get. As at halftime, I have 58 points, which is insane, but at this point in the video, that's become the norm, which is just insane to even say. Anyways, he's jumping at me. I'm going back out to the mid-range, to the free throw line, just about get the easy mid-range to go, and we're trying to get as many points like we are every game. We're closing in on 70 points right here. I don't know how I didn't get a better jump animation to get the steal right there, but they still have a good amount of players left in the game. They're not really quitting. They're calling timeouts though, so that was kind of worrying me. But this Dirk Nowitzki build guy that we're going against, he's shooting a lot of shots. I'm confident that he's going to stay in the game, even though they are literally down by 43 points, and this guy that is guarding me is just getting cooked the entire game. Like, I kind of felt bad for the guy that was guarding me as he fouls me right there. Like, he stood no chance. He was trying to reach at me. He was chasing me down the whole game. He was jumping at me. No matter what he did, he could just not avoid me scoring the ball. Okay, we have 77 points at this point. I got Deep Bomber. That's another green. We green a weak, so even when he is contesting me, I'm still greening it. We have heat check now. He shoots a bad shot. Now he's cold, and honestly, I'm surprised he doesn't quit just right there, then and there. I mean, I get a 3 off the fast break. He's reaching out to play. That's another 3 that I somehow miss, which is going to lower our field goal percentage. But we come back with a green right there, and we are closing in on 90 points right here as we are ending out the third quarter, as we green another shot right there to get us to 18 points. We're playing decent defense. We leave him wide open just to give him an open shot. They're just still missing wide open. I'm wide open on the fast break with heat check. That's an easy green, and we are at 99 points. And to end off the third, we are going to cross that 100-point mark with the easy posterizing dunk. And with 1 second left in the third quarter, we're trying to get an easy catch and shoot, and that's exactly what we do, and we miss it. No, we had a good opportunity there to finish out the third quarter strong. Unfortunately, we don't, and we forced kind of a questionable shot there, even though it was open. So we're starting to miss a couple shots in a row here. With 2 in a row, we don't want to tank our field goal percentage too much, because yes, as we get a steal right there, we are supposed to be chucking shots, but we have to chuck smart shots. Like I said earlier in the video, look at this score. I don't know how this team was still in the game, but thank God they were still in the game. As I snatch it back with heat check, great another shot right there. We're at about 120 points right here. As I hit another 3, we are at 121 points. And at this point in the game, I'm thinking, okay, this is definitely going to be a top 5 game. This is definitely going to be a game that hopefully gets us closer to the top 5, because right now I am in 10th place in this event, which I don't know how we're going to get up there with some of these people. And that's why I think their scores are pretty unrealistic. I mean, you see me drop at 159 points, 127 points, 108 points, and 93 points, and I'm still not, nearly as close to some of these other scores, which is just leading me to believe how questionable their scores are. Which maybe you were questioning my thoughts about that earlier in the video, but at this point in the video, you gotta kind of be on my side. But you're gonna see what ends up happening later in the video. Anyways, with that subject that we're talking about. But anyways, screw that. Let's get back into the game. 143 to 56. We are just going insane. I'm getting dunk meter after dunk meter. We end up fouling them a little bit at the end of this game to get some more dunk meters and some more jump shots in. As you can see, 3 seconds left. He misses the free throw. We throw it down the court for the last shot of the game, and I don't get it off in time. So we finish with 147 points, and we actually walk out of that game with heat check, which kind of sucks. But we get 7,170, which is officially our highest scored game. And now I am in 7th place. So we jumped from 10th to 7th, but somehow, dude, I'm still like 3,000 my points behind 5th place. Like, this was just convincing me and probably you even more that like, dude, these guys have to be like doing something that we don't know about. I'm averaging 82 points per game as we get into game number 15, and I'm still not top 5. I mean, I am 7th place though, so we are just a couple places away. So I'm not giving up just yet as I start this game with an easy front fade. And bro, I was frying this team in this game. They were playing a little 2-3 zone or whatever, their zone defense, and it just was not working out for these boys. Like, these boys were getting cooked. Oh my God, he's reaching. I'm teaching, I'm greening. Oh my Lord, we are going off on these boys early on as we're up 29-21. And look at that. Oh, the fake slide into the Kyle Lowry, into the 3-point fade in the corner. God damn, your boy is locked in. Look at, they're triple teaming me. I take the easy assist, and they're staying in that zone defense. But you know, this team was obviously competing more than the last couple teams. They're down 9. Now we're up 12 though with that 3, and they just simply could not guard me. Like, they were throwing doubles, triples, different zones. I'm also in the lanes playing good defense, creating fast break points. And I would love to hear this other team that I was going against right here. Like, I would love to hear their party chat audio, because I know they were just mad, man. I had 39 points at halftime. I got heat check, and oh my God, a little left, right. They're just confused around that screen in this zone defense. 47-29, now 54-33. I'm full court pressing. I'm getting another easy steal, leading into a fast break dunk meter, and it's just a complete blowout. I mean, we're up by 20 points. I'm hitting another 3 off the screen, and this team that looked like they were gonna give us a decent fight is just, honestly, they're just getting destroyed. This zone defense was not helping them. I get into the Devin Booker aggressive and hit a moderate mid-range in this face, and that just kind of explained the whole game right there. It just didn't matter what defense they were playing. I'm grinning from half court. I was just getting to my buckets, getting to my spots, getting whatever I wanted the entire game. They threw up a full court shot, which leads to them losing by 20 points. It leads to me finishing with 74 points, 4 steals, and 3 assists, giving me 6,410, which is like, damn, I did all that just to still be in 7th place. I'm still about 2,700 down to 5th place. So getting into game 16, I am averaging 81 points per game after 16 rec games. Do you know how insane that is? Y'all gotta subscribe to the channel just for that. But anyways, early on, we're calling a timeout. We're down 1-0 here. I get a little 3 off the screen, and I'm fiending for points early on here. Chad gets the rebound. I'm out on the break, and I'm not even gonna take the 2. I'm taking the corner 3. I'm trying to score as many points as possible. I'm looking at myself as 7th place, and I'm like, you know what, bro? We need a hawk. We need to get into this top 5, because I did not play 15 rec games to average 82 points per game just not to win this event. Like, this is literally the only event that I've really tried winning, and I'm not gonna sit here and lose it. Okay, we green a week 3 in the corner, and already we're up 12-3 as he gets me crab but doesn't make that shot. I'm down on the fast break. I'm just shooting it immediately, no hesitation, and they're calling a timeout as they are starting the game down 15-3, just a minute and 54 into this match. I'm hitting the corner because I'm getting doubled. They're already quitting. They have scored 3 points multiple minutes into this game. It's just not looking good. That's another quit out. At this point, I'm like, okay, let's pump the brakes a little bit on defense. Let's keep the scoring going, but I don't want this team to completely quit out, considering I have 41 points right now, and it's not even halftime. As I go around the screen with the Steve Francis and get another easy green, we have 55 points at halftime. I mean, dude, your boy is going on a complete run right now. Like, this is getting insane. If y'all are watching at this point in the video, just comment down below 85 points per game double H, so I know that you watched at this point in the video, because yeah, that's how much we were averaging after all these games were over with in this video. But 86-50, I have this dude stumbling off an ankle breaker. I get the easy slip. He throws it right out to me, and that guy gave up on the play thinking he was gonna go up the dunk, but nah, we're taking the easy kick out 3. So now it's 97-50. There's a loose ball. I pick it up, so I get credit for the steal. I'm bringing it up with 2A tenacity. They got 3 people running after me. Now they only have 1 guy. This dude's trying to help off the screen. It's not working though. We get wide open off the screen, and with 4 minutes left, or now 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter, we have crossed the 100-point line. And this is looking like a top 5 game to me. I don't know about y'all, but it's looking like a top 5 game to me. We get an easy 3 off the screen, and it's just a complete blowout. I'm going off the back door. We make 2 people jump, get the easy mid-range. We make that, and I'm just getting everything I want this game. Now we're on defense. It's just looking too easy out here. 123 to 65. I get the Zach LaVine off the screen, and with 5 seconds to go, I hit another 3. And with 2 seconds left, I have heat check. I'm not trying to walk out of this game with heat check again. And I do that again, unfortunately. So that kind of sucks. But I finished with 120 points. And that was just a crazy game. 4 steals as well. And we get 7,110. But look at it. It didn't count. I don't know what happened, but they didn't give me extra points for that. And I'm still 7th place. I don't know if it glitched. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if it was because I got the same points that I did in the earlier game that it just glitched out. But I think I just scored 120 points and just for no reason. But getting into game number 17, this is the craziest game of the video. I'm averaging 84 points per game going into this game. And this is the must-watch game I was talking about from the start. Okay, so once again, we've been playing squad rec this entire time. This team was in a party, they were locked in, and you're going to see the reaction of the end of the game at the end of this game. Only team that we actually end up coming in contact with in a party, and it was crazy. But this game was back and forth. You see, we're down 2-0. I hit a 3 right there. It's 4-3 right there. They're running a zone defense. They're partied up. They're locked in though. Like, out of all the teams that were trying, this team definitely put up the best fight. As you can see, the Kobe Bryant build hits a 3 right there, and we're down 7-3 pretty early here. So definitely not something we are used to having as being in a deficit. So I take the easy 2. It's 7-5. We're back on defense. I'm trying to play some D, and he cooks us for the easy lay. And they're scoring down the stretch every possession here early on in the first. So now I come off the screen, easy 3. I cut it to just a 1-point game. And look at, we're just leaving them open. I don't know what defense we're playing there. Someone was not guarding their guy. 12-8. So I'm like, okay, bro, we're going to have to play some defense at some point. Like, as I take the dunk meter right there for the easy dunk, I'm telling my team, yo, at some point, I'm not going to score every play. Like, I'm out here scoring damn near every play, and we're losing. Like, this can't last all game. We eventually have to get some stops, as with 1 second on the shot clock, 𝘮𝘰𝘯𝘕 gets an easy midi fade. So it's not looking too hot right now on the defensive side of the ball. And I'm taking another easy 2. You know, they're playing me super high on the 3 after I get a couple 3s. I'm fouling, like, I'm pressing. I'm trying to not lose this game. You know, we haven't lost yet. I'm not trying to lose now. And look at, oh my, I somehow missed that dunk meter. It doesn't give me a green window. So now that turns into the fast break for them, but they go with a bad shot. So now that turns into a fast break for us. And it leads to me getting 2 points to tie up the ball game right there. And wow, this is a back and forth game. You see, they're playing super high on the screen. I'm trying to create separation to get a 3 here. I end up just taking another dunk. You see me taking a lot more 2s because the defense is really honing in on my 3-pointer. And we're down 2 right here. 18-16. It is almost the end of the first, and we are still losing, which is very rare at this point in the video, as I take a standing dunk to tie the game up again. 18-18, and we just give up a bucket just like that. It's like, bro, what is our defense? Like, I'm telling my teammates, like, we gotta lock in. I'm coming off the screen, easy 3, and this team, I mean, hey, we can't stop them, but I'm scoring all our points, and they cannot stop me as they hit a crazy contested, well, not contested, but tough 3 right there. 23-21. I'm slowing it down right now. Hit the behind the back, and oh my God. Now that's heat check, and we have the lead purely off of me cooking behind the screen, which is just insane. I literally have every single one of our points. Now I have heat check. Keep in mind, I'm just playing with random subscribers that just were willing to let me go off. I have heat check. We're resetting here to end the first quarter. 6 seconds left. I'm going behind the screen. We get him hit. I shoot off that, and I miss with heat check, which kind of sucks. So we're ending the first quarter with a lead somehow. I have all 24 of our points on 10 for 13 shooting. So I am shooting at a very high percentage as well. They can open off the pop, and they green that shot. They have a lot of people rhythm shooting, so they're not going to be missing open too often. 26-24. I go around the screen, and I missed that right there. They end up getting a weak, so a good contest, but I get the tip, which leads to a steal. Thank God that avoids them getting a fast break. And we're kind of moving the ball around. I have 2-way tenacity, so I'm trying to take advantage of that, whether that is a jump shot here or a dunk. We need to get a bucket off my two-way. And, you know, they're jumping. I have only 2 adrenaline right here. I shoot the mid-range, and I get it to go, and somehow that is a weak. So we are greening contested shots. Guys, this is a back-and-forth game. This is a crazy game, and this is why I said this was a must-watch game from the beginning of the video, because this is the last game of the event that I played. And that's another green week right there to give us a 1-point lead. I'm trying to fight through the full court screens. I'm getting back. They're hitting the pop right there. This dude's somehow open. Once again, our defense is looking super questionable as they take another easy shot right there. I'm running around the screen. They're trying to get through it. They're fouling. And at this point, you know, I'm kind of surprised they haven't thrown triple teams at me yet, considering I have every single one last of our point. I mean, I have 32 of our 32 points. We have the lead. We are up by 1. Kobe with the fade. He somehow greens that awkward animation. I'm getting pressed pretty high on this screen right here, but oh my God, we are cooking that center on the switch for the easy dunk despite me having heat check. And now they're back on offense. Once again, back and forth was this game. 34-33. They get the step back. They miss. We get the rebound. I'm trying to, you know, take advantage of that fast break. All 4 of their players are going to me on the fast break, and I still green it with heat check. And now we have a 4-point lead, our highest lead of the game. But they get a standing dunk, they cut it to 2, and then one of my teammates throws a bad pass on the inbound, resulting in a turnover, resulting in a fast break. They get an open wing 3 right here, and he makes that. And now, just like that, our biggest lead of the game is now a deficit. We are down 1. Snatched off the screen. That was a little too deep. So now I'm getting a little rattled. I'm like, dude, like, I'm literally scoring every play, and we are down 3. This is not looking good. And it's not like I need to pass the ball or anything. Like, our offense is amazing right now. We are scoring at a very high percentage. We are scoring almost every single play. It's literally just the defense. That's all it is. But Chad gets a steal right there. I'm in deep bomber takeover, and he gets a steal off that, a crazy animation, but I get it right back. So now I have two-way tenacity, relocating. They jump at me, and that's just a terrible shot. I should have passed that. That was a bad look right there. Definitely should have passed that to the corner. Should have swung it. It is what it is. We're back on defense, though, with just 12 seconds left in the half. We get a steal, and we're down 1. So if we can get a bucket right here, which is what we do, we take the lead again. So at halftime, I have 41 of our 41 points in this close game, shooting at 70%, which is very high, very good in 2K, especially in the rec. And this is insane. I mean, it's a 1-point game. It was a 1-point game at the end of the first. It's a 1-point game at the end of the second. And I'm taking another easy dunk. And hey, shout out to my build. Thank God I can do a little bit of everything, because I was doing a little bit of everything in this game. So it's 43-42. You can see the wings are starting to pinch a little bit. So I dot the corner. He doesn't end up shooting it, though. I'm okay with my teammates shooting, of course. He ends up missing right there. It was open, not a wide open. It is what it is. He throws the behind the back pass on the fast break, and that's an easy 3 for them. So I'm like, damn, like, this is not going to be an easy game. So once again, their wings are pinching a little more. They're still running that zone defense. And oh my God, that dunk was absolutely crazy right there. So we're down 3. I'm dotting the corner. My teammate makes that. So now it's a tie game. So it's official. I do not have all of our points anymore. Thank God. But anyways, they get a step back midi right there. They are not going down without a fight, but neither am I. Okay. 50-48. I'm coming off the screen. They're playing super high. I hit the slip. I'm okay with Chad taking that, but he actually gets blocked right there. So now they get a stop. They're trying to take advantage of their stop, but we get a steal, turning into a fast break dunk, and now it's a tie game. So it seems like they can never get to any kind of substantial lead. And now I'm kind of just playing a little bit of catch up, even though I'm just down 2 every time I get the ball. But we finally got a stop, and I'm like, yo, throw it. He's not throwing it. He's being safe with it, which I'm fine with. But I get the back door, which leads to an and 1 standing dunk. And that could be the momentum we needed as we take a 3-point lead, which is one of our biggest leads we've had yet. And then they miss. So I'm like, okay, we got to stop. We got to stop. We needed it with a 3-point lead. We need to score right here, no matter what it is. Okay, so I'm coming off the screen. I shoot a crazy pocket, and that's a weak green with the button. And oh my God, what a shot it was. That gives us a 6-point lead, but immediately they score. So now it's a 4-point game. And look at this. I'm getting triple teamed. I shoot a front fade, kind of a bad shot. We get the rebound though. So then I'm wide open, and that's a big shot right there. That's a big offensive rebound, giving us a 6-point lead. We're back on offense too. I'm shooting the fadeaway midi. That doesn't go in. Chad gets a clutch offensive rebound, throws it back out to me. And look at, I'm getting completely triple teamed right here. They've had enough. At this point, they are losing by the most they've lost all game. I'm shooting a spin shot with 1 second on the clock, though. Oh my God. Oh my God. Your boy is going off. If you are watching at this point in the video, comment down below, Double H is going off, so I know you're watching at this point in the video, because wow, we're going insane, and now we're out to a 10-point lead. I get an inbound steal too. This dude's standing still on the left side of the court. Now I have a 13-point lead, and this team is completely rattled now. It went from being back and forth throughout the entire game to now, with a minute left in the third, we are up by double digits. And what a third quarter it was. They are completely tripling me now off the screen. I have heat check. I'm still getting to that dunk meter. And with under a minute to go, they're looking for a quick bucket. They hit the corner three. He ends up making it though. So now they cut it to 10 again. I have heat check. 1 adrenaline. I dot the corner because they're doubling, tripling. He gets it to go. That's a big shot right there. That could throw him off a little bit too. Maybe question their decisions on doubling and tripling me every single play at this point. But now it's 70-57 after that steal. I have heat check, and oh my God, this spin into the fade into the corner, and I missed that. That would have been a crazy shot. But Chad with the offensive rebound. Look at the defensive attention I am getting. But unfortunately, that's an offensive three. When 2 seconds left in the quarter, they missed that shot. So going into the last quarter, we need to keep our lead. We're up by 13. Kobe gets an open three, and he misses. And at that point, I'm like, oh my God. He missed wide open, and look at this possession right here. I get quadruple teamed and still get the front fade midi weak green to go. And at that point, I mean, there's just nothing they could do. I'm getting triple team right here. They're reaching crazy. They end up fouling. And for the content, I'm like, you know, I don't even need to pass the ball at this point. Like, I haven't been passing the whole video. My teammates are okay with me not passing. So let me just try to score and get some crazy clips with them tripling and quadruple teaming me. Like, that'd be pretty good for the video, right? So I get a steal on the fast break here. There's 4 minutes left. I'm up by 10, and look at the defensive attention we are still getting. Look at Kobe's reaching their double in. I want to reset right here with my 2 adrenaline. I have 2-way tenacity, and he gets a steal right there. It's a loose ball. It's like, oh my God, I cannot get away from this defense. 5 seconds on the clock. They foul me, a spin fade, and that's an 8-1. But they don't give us the continuation, 2K? How is that not an and one? They don't give us the points. Look at, they are spamming. Like, you can tell they are frustrated. And then I hit a contested 3 in the corner. I wonder what the party was saying at that point, because God damn, your boy just could not be stopped. 75-66. They finally have it under 10 points. They have 3 guys attacking me, but look at, oh my God, the fillet. Just when they thought they had us under 10, now we're pulling out some crazy cradle lays. I mean, oh my God, now we're getting into the offense again. Look at the defense right here, bro. There's literally like 4 people in front of me. I have some open teammates, but I'm like, you know what? 2 seconds, 1 second, spin fade. Give me 2. Give me 2 right there. Easy green midi. They missed the 3. We're up 10. I don't know how that's not a transition foul. I'm back on offense, up 7 points, and they don't care, bro. They're completely triple teaming me, quadruple teaming me. I'm getting completely harassed. I throw it to the corner. He shoots the wide open 3. He gets it to go, giving us a 10-point lead again. And at this point, it's like, damn. Like, they're still in it a little bit. They're down 7, but damn. Like, they really try to throw zones at me, doubles, triples, quadruples. No matter what they threw at me in this game, they could not stop just a one-person offense. Look at, don't get me wrong, at any point, I could have started dotting my teammates and we could have got a bigger lead. But for the content, I had to see, like, at what point would this team stop me? And at no point did they stop me as I dunk on their center in the paint off of a triple team on the top of the key. Yeah, they never stopped me. 10-point lead right here, 12-point lead, 20 seconds left. They shoot the 3. They get it to go to cut it to 9. And with 17 seconds left, I have 𝘮𝘰𝘯𝘕 take over. They're reaching. I somehow pick the ball up. And that is going to be the ball game. We're just messing around, dribbling around to end the game. And we end up getting party invites that we had gotten during that game. And I ended up joining the party of the team we just played as we dropped 78 points, 4 steals, 3 assists, giving me 6,900 points, giving us a total of 34,880 points to finish out the event. But look at what ends up happening. All right, this guy invited me to the party that I literally just dropped 80 points on, and they were like quadruple to me the whole game. Let's see what they got to say.
Like, bro, that shit was some bullshit. There he is right there. That's crazy, bro.
Hey, bro,
crazy,
how much that Zen cost, bro?
Crazy.
I need one. I'm about to
That's
put that bitch on pre-order
work,
right
bro.
now.
Bro, yeah, y'all can't hehear me.
Hey, bro. Yeah, how much that Zen is, bro? I'm trying to put
Bro,
that bitch
Man, I'm telling you,
Goddamn
a real
Zen,
nigga
bro.
don't say they ain't
That's-
got care.
How much
That's
that
why-
bitch cost, bro?
That's
I
why
need
you want to
one.
be the party leader, nigga, to invite this mark ass nigga back, nigga.
This ain't
Nigga,
the
I
same
did. What the f is you talking about? I sent this
this is
nigga
actual nigga.
invite like 5 hours ago. What are you talking about?
You inviting this nigga here?
Yes, I want to see how much Zen cost. You don't want
You want to
one?
boot nigga? Boot him, nigga.
Can he answer my question first, please, before you get all in your pennies? How much does Zen cost?
Bro, all my life I do not have a Zen, bro.
Bro, you about to die now, bro. How
Hey,
much
I gotta
I
Zen
swear to
Bro,
God, I
cost?
you
don't. I didn't even
streaming
shoot. Bro, I
Did you
shot 50
stream
shots and only made 33.
Did
What
you
the fuck?
stream that? Did you just stream that,
Hell
bro?
yeah, I
I got a
streamed
question.
that.
Nah,
He ain't
I
answered my
recorded
question.
it.
You recorded
Ah.
it. Hey, man. I just need the shout out. I don't give a f we lost, nigga. That was a good game.
You
hey,
need
yo,
that
yo,
nigga to
three is
find
a
out what a
99
Zen
above,
cost. Nigga,
huh?
go on
Your
Amazon.
three is
Nigga, them
99
Zens
above,
on Amazon.
yeah.
Nah,
Nigga,
I
go
need
on
the
there and see how
Zen he
much
got.
it is,
You
nigga.
worried about the wrong thing, bro. I need the Zen that he got.
That nigga had 103 three-pointer. That shit. All right.
Man.
What's the jump shot mix? What's the jump shot mix? Let me
It's
get the jump shot mix.
Kevin Porter Jr. bass. Oscar Robertson released 1. Colin Sexton released 2. 80% Oscar, 20% Sexton. Max speed, push timing, rhythm shooting.
Yeah, that's push. That's crazy. I should try to push out. I haven't tried to push out. I've been on the release like crazy.
Wait a minute, hold on. Do the jump shot one more time, my nigga. Let me hear that one more time. That was crazy.
Y'all eat bro dick up, bro.
Why you
Beezy,
gotta be a
what-
hating ass nigga?
Beezy, get out your panties, bro.
They
So
invited
what
him
you
to eat
talking
him
about?
up, bro.
And
Man,
you
wait a
play
minute,
with them
hold
four other dudes on the regular?
Nah, I've never even played with those people, with like 3 of those people.
They just sat there and let you do that?
I was just looking. I had one of my boys like look for people that just were willing to do that because I'm trying to win the event.
Wait a minute.
You on the grind. That's why.
You just won.
You just
the
grinding.
event.
Yeah, because because that's how the event works. Like you have to I just have to chuck shots. Like that's why I wasn't passing. Like
And what was that blend again? I just want to make sure. Oh,
These ain't letting it go.
I'm not. I want that shit. I need that.
it's a really good rhythm shooter jump shot.
Got me. I can laugh all y'all want. I don't give a nigga. Nigga just gave nigga 70 points and they face. We definitely switched, nigga. We definitely switched. You got some of that shit too. Everybody on this team got a piece of that.
I had like
shit,
4
nigga.
people on me at one point, bro. So.
Yeah, I don't want to hear none of that. That nigga got clips on everybody.
Alright,
in
then,
this
nigga.
motherfucker. Hey, that means my name will be out there more. I don't give a. They gonna ask me why you couldn't guard him. Hey, I don't know what nigga had. I don't know what nigga had. I tried.
Bro, that
See,
nigga
I
got-
stepped up. I'm
bro,
gonna show a clip.
he
The
got
nigga, I
two
stepped up, hands
Zans.
up.
Y'all play
That's
better
all
D
I'm
than the
saying,
last
dude.
team though. I dropped 160 points on them.
See?
Well, God
See,
damn.
look at that.
What you
Talking
mean?
shit about
Look at
me.
that, nigga. What you?
160. The nigga shoot
160.
160. I ain't never seen nobody in this mother.
I ain't seen nobody drop
anything
160
over
points.
100 in here.
Man, where the hell down to go?
He
He
said,
said he
"Here's
needs a
a
break
break."
after that one.
You need a break?
Hey, we got bro with the Zen. What we need better for?
They trying to play with me
What
now.
we need better for?
Hey man, I ain't no sellout nigga. You and him go get y'all team together. You know what I'm saying?
How you selling out if Banner left?
Man, you know
Nigga, I
what
just
he
won't
talking
play
about, bro.
then,
Come
nigga.
on
Oh
now,
God,
bro.
why you acting crazy?
But how,
bro?
Come on
how
now,
is that a
Chris.
sellout? No, you niggas is
God,
tweaking.
y'all
Y'all
niggas-
riding
No,
each other's
you.
dick.
No,
Like,
you
what the
riding.
hell?
How we
Oh,
riding
boy.
dick, nigga?
riding
You
on
niggas are
boy.
riding dick, nigga.
How?
Bro, they're all arguing now because that one
How
dude
you
wants to play with
riding
me.
You shut up, bitch. You invited this nigga, bro. What the f, bro? Kick him.
You right, I did.
You want to
Okay,
kick
your
somebody?
point
Kick
is-
him.
Oh, I got kicked too. Oh, yeah. That is start a beef between a rec squad, bro. What is going on? Anyways, we are 6th place right now. Honestly, I don't see myself getting any more my points. I'm pretty sure there's at least a couple people in here that were cheating in the top 5 in some way, whether they were playing against their friends, just going to like 20 overtimes or using a device or like something, right? And 2K is probably gonna look over that sometime this week, detect it, and give the actual winners the rewards. And hopefully I come back when that hopefully happens. If it doesn't happen, then this video never gets uploaded, I guess.
8 hours later.
So after getting back on right before the event ends, I'm looking at the leaderboards right now, and I am 9th place. So I dropped from 6th to 9th. I really don't think there could be more than 5 people ahead of me that weren't doing something. Like, for example, like first place, that's not possible without like cheating, bro. It's just not possible, bro. Like, you would have had to go into like 40 overtimes, 300 points, 100 assists, 100, like you would, it just really isn't, bro. The amount of time I've played this event, I really know the max cap you could actually get just playing regular matchmaking, right? Like, I did all I could do, and I have 34,880. And in this event, if you're like more than 2,000 ahead of me, which sounds not like a lot, but in this event, being 2,000 ahead of me is a lot. Like, that's like insane. Anyways, we have a minute and a half left. I'm obviously not going to get my rewards here because I'm 9th. 2K, what they've been doing is they've been having someone tweet out the real winners, and then they give those winners the rewards. So I'm pretty confident that at some point they're going to tweet out the real winners, and I will be one of the winners, hopefully. But anyways, 55 seconds left in the event. 3, 2, 1. All right, so the reward sheet popped up. Congratulations, your rewards. Let's go ahead and see. So obviously it didn't give us the top 5 rewards. Anyways, hopefully we get the top 5 rewards that we deserve, because obviously, I mean, bro, I just have a very good feeling. I don't have any like definitive proof, but the people that were on the top 5 boards, like, they cheat most events. I wouldn't doubt if those people did it again, obviously, especially with their numbers being so suspicious and so much higher. I mean, dude, first place was 10,000 ahead of me. Like, dude, that is not even possible playing legit. Like, come on, he was definitely playing against his friends.
1 eternity later.
All right, it has been a long time since the top 5 event. Like, I'm talking, it might have been a month. At this point, I don't know how long. It's April 15th today, and an hour ago, someone from 2K tweeted out the real winners, the top 5, because as y'all know, earlier in the recording, I mentioned that, you know, there was definitely some boosters in front of me, and hopefully I got into the top 5. And guess what place I came in, bro? There was probably some people hating in the comments like, dude, no one was cheating in front of you. Like, I got first place. So that means 7 people, all 7 people that placed in front of me were cheating. Whether it was with a Zen or playing against their friends and just letting it go to like 10 overtimes and just getting as much points as possible, scoring like 300 points. So that means I got first place. So that means we should have our rewards for the rec center event. All right, we're loading in. We should have our Gatorade. That's the number 1 thing. We do have unlimited muscle milk. Okay, that is fire. All right, here we go. I'm pretty sure there's isn't there a jacket? Oh, here it is. The rec jacket, the GOAT rec jacket. We have it. Let's go, man. Oh my God, we have the jacket. We won the event. This is a huge W. This is one of the rarest jackets in the game. Only 5 people in the entire world have this jacket, so we're definitely have to be rocking it. But if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more 5v5 type of content, make sure to subscribe to the channel right now and check this video out on the screen where I gave a 9-year-old this legend account that I was playing on in the video. It was absolutely crazy.